Okay, so I made a wood gasifier stove the other day. As you can see, I just took drill bits and just really rough. I didn't take my time. I didn't even have the right size drill bit, which I did that on purpose. Normally you use a 3/8 or a half. I had one that was like 9/32, and I wanted to show that if you don't have the right stuff, you can get it done. But this is, I'm going to show you how to do it today without really any tools except maybe something to tap with and a can opener. You can see how it comes at that, just slides down, that lip holds it. This is the first one I made. Let me tell you something, this thing cooked. It did a great job, and I'm going to do one today a little different. You'll see what I've got here. I've got a Progresso can, 18.5 ounce. About any 18-ounce soup can, if it has a removable top like this, you want the removable top because the bottoms are made different. And the bottom's not made, it's got this little thing out here where it raises out. And then when you want to get a coffee can, it's hard to find a coffee can. A lot of these are actually cardboard. This one's metal. I can feel the grooves. And you want to get one that has this. Now, I've already got the coffee out, but you want one that pulls open like this. Okay, and you can keep that if you want for something. Okay, and what you're going to do, you're going to shove this down. You don't have to cut anything. Now, you'll notice it's too big, but that's really easy to fix. So what I'm going to do today, if I can do it, if I can make these holes with this, I'm going to do it like this instead of drilling, so I can show you that you can do it without drilling. See how I got a hole there, scoot over a little bit, hole there, hole there. This just, I'm just trying to do it with no tools, and we'll see how good it burns. I'll make another video on how it burns. I made the other one with a drill bit, and it took me maybe 10 minutes to make the whole thing. Now, I've already got the soup out. My wife likes clam chowder. You don't have to use clam chowder. The last can was chicken noodle. It said 19 ounce. This says, what did it say, 18.5. And this is 11.5 ounce coffee can. I could have got a cheaper one, but I actually like this Colombian dark roast. It's not bad coffee. The one that says always save one, it was 3 something. I didn't really care for, I don't think I'd care for that coffee, so I didn't get in. This is out of, this dirt here fell out of this, but anyway, I'm going to try to do this with this too. Now, you're going to have to get rid of the paper. I'm going to try to do this the same way, and I'm going to stagger them just for the heck of it, but there we go. Just keep in mind, these are here. You could cut yourself. I'm just trying to do one with no tools, just so you can do it. Now, just grab a drill bit if you got it and do this. 3/8, a little hair smaller than 3/8, a little bigger will be fine. And I'll show you what I did on that one made it burn really good. But, well, that's not working there either. Maybe I can go out on that one. Yeah, there we go. That's probably what I should have done. But, man, no, because I got to be able to slide it inside that other thing. Okay, now, let's go in here. These here, if you want, you can cut them off. I'm just going to leave them up for now to show that you can do it without any tools, but you're probably going to want to trim them off, you know, so you don't cut yourself. Let me see if I can get that to go back the other way. The one thing don't want to go. There we go. Go the other way. Need one more right there, don't it? There we go. Let's see if we can bend that back out. Now, to get it to go into here, well, I'm going to have to make some holes here too. What I did on the other can, on the bottom, I just drilled around the outside. On the inside, I put them around the outside, the inside, and on the bottom. That way, there's always air, even if you use wood pellets, it'll plug up the holes. I took about a half a cup of wood pellets put in, and I poured a little alcohol to get it started. Within about 3 minutes, it was gasifying, and it went for at least 10 minutes. It did a great job. Now, we don't want to put any in the top of this, but we need some holes in the bottom. So I'm just going to go around the bottom. See here, nice big hole. Doesn't look like it because the paper's sticking out there, but in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and take that off. It's got to come off anyway. I only left it on so you could see what it was. But whenever you go to buy them, feel down the side. Make sure you feel them ribs, because a lot of them look like a coffee can. They'll even have like a silver finish. but they're cardboard and they won't work for this. You got to have a metal can. These can be a booger to get off. You know, it has the picture of Juan Valdez on it. Maybe that's why. It's pretty decent coffee for what it is. I just wanted the can. Even Maxwell House, theirs aren't. They look like they'd be metal, but they're not. The first time I used mine, other one, this all burned off. You can see where it burned off there. Okay, what I'm gonna do on the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and go straight across. You don't have to do that. It's not that important. Okay, and then we'll go halfway. There's one, go halfway. And these are nice big holes, so it might not look like it's gonna work good, but these are nice big holes. And we'll go 2 in between them like this. And I might have to skip one here and there. Shoot, I'm messing up my can there, ain't I? Okay, get that straightened out. Let me take this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip a little forward. These cans aren't as strong as they used to make them. Well, I got that messed up. I'm gonna have to skip over, and because I'm gonna end up messing up my can. There we go. Okay, we got a bunch of holes though. That should breathe real good. Okay, now to get this can into that, it's not really that difficult. I'm gonna pull this off. Now, if you just drill the holes, it does a better job, but I wanted to show you could do it with, less tools, no power tools. You could make this in about 10 minutes at camp. You could eat your soup, put your coffee in a jar or whatever, and then make it with this can opener. It's a little rough to look at because that thing I had, this thing must not be very sharp, and it's not. I'm gonna go ahead and tap that out a little better too. I don't like how that turned out. Okay. So anyway, to get this to go in there, all I did, I just tapped in on this little ledge. Like this. Now I used a hammer the first time, or something else. But you need to get that little lip in a little bit. It's out too far to really fit down through there. Once it starts, it'll just slide right down. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I've got it over here next to my chest. But, okay, I've got it kind of be, all you're going to do is just make that in a little bit like that. All right, now, it doesn't start real easy. But what I did, I laid something on top of it. Let me see what I have here that I can use that's not an official tool. I have some of these loading blocks here. Use one of them. This is just something, just to kind of spread the weight around. I'm gonna push these down in so that it don't ride up on them, but I'll take them off later. All I did, I kind of went like this. Just kind of get it started. Once it starts, it goes pretty easy, and it goes down nice and tight. Now this one's catching here on this side. I think, no, it's not either. I'm gonna go ahead and tap it down with like this. Here, it went nice down, nice and tight. Nice, tight seal there. I'm gonna show it to you. Let me get her down the way I want it. Now, if you look, it just looks like it should be one of them old metal type lids that you pull out, but you can see the cans below it. Now this, you can bend that back into there if you want. I'll probably take a pair of snips and cut them off, and then bend what I can't get cut off down. But this is just to show you that if you're out hiking, camping, hunting, surviving, whatever. Now I'll do another video on this to see how it burns. But I can tell you what, this one here, I just went around. I didn't even do a real neat job on them holes. I just went down, just drilled. Down here, just drilled wherever. On the inside, I drilled in on that inside, probably like right in here, and then 4 in the middle, it looks like, and then a bunch around the outside. And that is a cooking machine right there. That's probably the best gasifier stove I've got. I made one out of a vacuum food jar, steel from Walmart, and it worked real good. But honestly, this one worked as good as any. And I didn't have to use a razor blade. I didn't have to use tin snips. And I'm really happy with this one. Like I say, I wanted to do one with no tools. I used this. If it's been a little sharper, I needed to sharpen. I didn't. It's new, but it's good because it's just, I should have sharpened it a little bit, or at least made a little hole for it to start. But that'll definitely cook. And if you come back again sometime, watch for my video. I'm gonna try both these out on camera so you can see it. All right, guys, thanks for watching.